Alright, welcome back guys, and today we have kind of a fun video. This one's going to be exclusively about Final Fantasy TCG Promotional cards. Now I've gotten a lot of questions about these cards and how to get them, where to find them. So I thought I'd finally make a YouTube video about it because I haven't seen anything like that online. So I hold all my promo cards in this small little binder. I might have to upgrade if a lot more of them come out, but for right now it seems to do it just fine. And as of right now, I have every promotional card up to PR 34 and a handful after, but not all of them are out yet, so I can't really collect them in order. So I'm going to go through each of these, sorry about the camera focus, and kind of go into more detail about the more popular cards. I'll kind of gloss over some of the more basic ones, and then we'll kind of talk about how to get your hands on one of these. So let's start with this one. This is probably one that most of you covet. One thing about this binder is it constantly opens on its own, so I'm just going to put a little hard drive to keep it open. So this is the one that many of you are after. This is the Cloud A001 card. It's actually technically not a promo card because, as you can see, it doesn't have the PR prefix, but it is kind of an advertisement card, and it's by far one of the rarest ones out there on the market. This was only released during the initial launch of Final Fantasy TCG, at kind of the launch events. So if you didn't attend one of those, the only way to get one of these was by buying them secondhand off eBay or something. I actually kind of got one graded because I think that this is going to be one of the most valuable promotional cards in the future. And then you start with kind of the more basic promo cards. Now you'll notice that for some of these I have 2 copies. I keep both the foil and the non-foil version if both exists. For some of the promo cards they only have either the non-foil or the foil, but we'll go over that too. So this is the first promo card. You'll see it has PR001. So PR is the prefix for promo cards in Final Fantasy TCG. Unfortunately, we'll kind of discuss the issues with that in the future, but they haven't been consistent with that naming convention. So I'll kind of also go over how to keep your promo cards in order and how to find out what the numbers actually are. So for this one, I believe they were just prizes at various FFTCG events. So you're going to see that most promo cards come under kind of several categories. Some of them are given out exclusively at specific events. Some of them are given away as prizes at pre-release events or just various tournaments. Others are actually only pre-release exclusives, and they'll have a little gold badge on them. And some of them are buy-a-box promos now, but those are really the main ways to get them outside of just buying them on eBay or something. So we have PR001 there. This is PR002 Vincent. Nothing special there. There's a foil and a non-foil version. And this is PR003 Lightning. So I kind of want to go over something here. Some of these are really hard to tell apart. So can you tell me, off screen, can you tell me which one the foil and the non-foil is? They look almost exactly the same, right? If I kind of turn them, you can kind of tell that this one's the foil one now. But it's very subtle, so kind of be careful when you buy these. Sometimes it's really hard to tell unless you put them directly up to the light and kind of move them around. And now let's go to PR004, and this one's going to be kind of interesting. So there is a non-foil and a foil version. Now look at this card. What's the problem with this? If you look at the card number, it just says 1027H, so you think this is just a normal Opus 1 card, right? Actually, this is a promotional card. If you actually have this card from Opus 1, you'll notice that the art is different. So this is an alternate art card. Nowadays, they'll put the promo card and a slash and then the original card, but they didn't used to do that in the past. So if you just got this, you would have no idea that this is a promo card, but this is actually PR004. And we know that because the producer Kageyama, I believe it is, actually released a blog post kind of apologizing for this naming convention and giving an ordered list up to, I believe, PR27. And then after that, hopefully they would just use the PR badge, but we'll kind of discuss how they screwed that up too. Put that back. Then we got Laguna. This is PR 005. Again, you'll notice that they missed the PR numbering, so you'll kind of have to just go off of the art because there's no other way to tell that this is actually a promo card. And then we have Onion Knight, PR 006. Again, they forgot the promo badge. I'm going to start going through some of these a little bit faster. Saz. I believe this is PR 007. It should be because they're all in order. Again, for a lot of these promo cards, there's nothing really that special about them, and they're very cheap on various sites. So this one I think you could probably get for like $1. So don't assume that just because it's a promo card, it's very valuable and rare. For some of them, there's hundreds of them out on the market. Now with that said, some of them are exceedingly rare and expensive, like this one. So this one again, no promo badge, so you have no idea that it's a promo card, but you'll notice it has this special 30th anniversary badge. This is kind of like the Cloud A001 in that it was only given out at very specific events, namely the 30th anniversary celebration events, and they weren't given out as prizes or anything like that. So pretty much you had to attend one of these events to get this, and I've heard some people say that only 5,000 of these were printed. I don't know if that's true, but I can tell you that they're already running for about $50 to $70 on eBay. So this is definitely one of the more valuable ones if you get your hands on it. In my case, I actually decided to get one of them graded because I think this is going to end up being a very valuable card. All right, so let's move on to PR 009. Kane. Again, nothing special. They forgot the PR badge again. Cecil, nothing special. So most of the promo cards are just alternate art cards. They don't have anything different from regular cards you can get in this set. Kind of can just pull out several of these so we could do this a little bit faster. So this is PR 0011. And PR 012. Again, no promo badge, nothing that special about them. Now, these next few cards are actually interesting. I'm not going to bother taking all of them out, but they range from PR 13 here to, I think, PR 18 over here. So all of these cards are not actually prizes or anything. They were kind of alternate arts of existing cards provided in the Opus 3 starter sets. So again, you would have no idea that there's anything special about these cards if you didn't actually know that the original Opus set had different artwork for them. So again, no PR prefix. Square Enix has made it really hard to tell the promo cards apart for some of these older cards. Nowadays they're doing a little better, but they still kind of screwed it up. Now we get to the first pre-release promo. So here, all the pre-release promos have a little badge there. Again, they forgot the promo prefix. This is PR019. But you'll notice all the pre-releases will have this, and these you can only get from the pre-release kits that come with each Opus set. Nothing special about the cards otherwise, because they're actually always the same artwork and card numbers is something already in the set. The only difference is that badge, but they are considered promo cards. Now this one kind of goes to a topic I forgot to mention. They did this once with Dissidia, so this is PR 20 to 22. I believe this is 20, 21, 22. Yeah, that should be accurate. So if you notice here, it says Dissidia, Final Fantasy, NT. These three were actually given out as kind of like an exclusive for the Dissidia NT video game. So all three of these promo cards came with that. So they kind of tried to do kind of like a cross-promotion thing with the actual video game. I don't know if they'll do that in the future. I kind of wish they did it with a more popular game than Dissidia to kind of spread more awareness of this game. I think it would have been great if they did for Final Fantasy 15 and not Dissidia, but I guess B for effort. This one's Yuna. We're going back to kind of the non-important cards. Now, this is kind of cool. You'll notice here it says PR023, but it has the actual card number that it's an alternate of. I think this is great because you kind of know that it's a promo card and also know what the original is. And this was a great idea. I just wish that they were more consistent with it, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Oop, this one kind of popped out. All right, so let's just take a bunch of these out so I'm not fumbling with it repeatedly. All right, so these are 24 to 26, and again, you're going to notice that they did a good job with the numbering here. They have PR 24, 25, 26. All of them have the alternate card numbers here. So as per Kageyama's promise, they actually managed to kind of keep a consistent naming convention for some of these later promo cards. And all three of these were kind of just tournament prizes. That's how to get them. And then we have two more pre-release cards. And again, you'll notice they screwed up. There's no promo number here. There's no promo number here. So Kageyama kind of admitted that this one was PR27, but no one really knows what this one is. It's either 28 or I believe 31, but there isn't a 28 or a 31 currently, so it's impossible to know which one it is. I don't know, some of the Japanese guys know, but as far as I know, they skipped a promo card number, so it becomes hard for us to tell. So if anyone knows, feel free to leave it in the comments below, but I haven't been able to find out. And here, they did a better job. My camera's doing a really bad job focusing today. We'll take out the foil versions of each. We're almost at the end of the video here. All right, so for these, they actually did a good job. So 29, 30, 32, again, 33. So again, we don't know what 31 is. But here in general, they did a really good job. Some of this artwork's actually great. I actually love this wall. And not really familiar with this character because I didn't play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. But the artwork there is pretty cool too. So it looks like they are getting better with the promo card numbering. And I was going to cut them some slack. But now let me show you one of the latest cards that probably many of you were after. This Noctis Buy-A-Box promo, which was the first full art FFTCG card released. Again, no promo card number, so we have no idea what promo card it is. Actually, I believe this is PR039 based off some research I did. But again, we don't have an official ruling until we kind of mine the Japanese sites or Kageyama does another blog post. So again, this was a very recent card, so there's no excuse for not putting that promo card number there. Hopefully Square manages to be more consistent with that going forward. I don't see why they keep forgetting. Now for this Opus pre-release one, they did manage to put the alternate. It's the only pre-release card that actually where they managed to do that. And again, it has the pre-release badge. So that's all the promo cards that I currently have. Of course, this is going to be out of date because they're always making new promo cards. There's probably a new one every single month. FFTCG has been out for about 2 years. It was their 2-year anniversary just recently. And as you can see, there's about just under 40 promo cards. So you can kind of figure that's like 20 cards a year. So let's just go through all of the promo cards real quick and kind of talk about how to get them. Now, if you're not near LGS that hosts a lot of events, by and large, the only way to get these is to order them online. And let me suggest that you not buy these promo cards until a few months after they're released. When they first come out, they're always like minimum $10 to $20 a pop, but the price always drops dramatically as players keep attending these events and getting more of these cards. I've had players have like 30 of the same promo card because they're regulars and they keep getting the same promo cards as prizes, and they just pawn them off for cheap. So if you wait a while, it will almost always get cheaper. The only exception is really these kind of event cards where they don't give them out as prizes. I'd say buy these early because the price tends to spike over time, whereas every other promo card, the price kind of seems to go down. So I would advise against buying them right away. A lot of times if you wait, you'll see people sell them in like lots of 30 for less than a buck or two per card. Don't expect these promo cards to have high value until maybe several years down the road, if even that. So pretty much I'd say the best way to get these promo cards is pretty much just to buy them on eBay. It's really not worth, even the pre-release cards, you only get like 6 booster packs in the pre-release kits, and a lot of these end up being worth only like, this one's probably like $1, and some of the more popular characters might stay around like 5 or 10, but still, it's still a better return on investment to just buy the single and then buy a booster box separately. Even something like this, these people were expecting to fetch like $20 a pop, but really, so many distributors have so many copies of these that you can probably pick it up for like $5 to $10 now. There's no reason to go to an LGS and buy a booster box from them just to get this card, unless of course you want to just support your local game store, which is not a bad idea. But in terms of value, it makes more sense to just pick this up as a single and buy from one of those ridiculously cheap eBay sellers like Sports and More or something. So anyways, I hope that this video was helpful for a lot of you guys who are trying to kind of figure out what the promo cards are and how to get them. If you have any questions, just feel free to leave them in the comments below. And have a great day, guys. Take care.